Hello, hello! I'm finally playing a new game, and I'm so excited. Hold on a second. Okay, I think that's fine. I still need to, get this all set up and stuff. Um, yes, the game I'm playing is Guild Wars 2, specifically the Icebrood Saga part of the story. And you might notice I have a countdown to Lost Judgment up there in the corner because it's Lost Judgment. I'm so excited. Um yes. So Lost Judgment officially comes out on September 24th, but this countdown goes to the 20th? That's because if you buy the special digital deluxe edition, you get to play the game uh earlier. I hope they let you stream it earlier, otherwise that is a waste of money. Because I'm not gonna play it unless I can stream it. Yes, so. Okay, I think the sound level is good. Um, I need to actually capture the game. Game capture, add source. What am I doing? Capture. Yes? Is that why? Wait. Why is this being weird? Oh, there we go. Yes. What? Use anti-cheat compatibility hook. I don't know what that does, but I'm not doing any PvP or World v World, so I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, all that stuff should be good. Okay. Now I have to resize it. You might think that I should have done this or started streaming, and you would probably be right. That's still visible, right? I'll put that on top of this. Yeah, that should be good. Let's just let's just go with that so we can actually play the game. So this here is my character. Well, I have a ton of characters. Look, 22 out of 24. I have so many characters. I can't help it. Yeah, they're all way cool. This is the character I'm using for the commander, which is, the story. The name is Zen Spanner, and their pronouns are Z, Zer. Let me put that in here, just because. Let's see, okay, let me do this really fast, add new sword, blah, blah, blah. There. Doesn't have to be any fancy font or anything. Wait, let me change this. Okay. Yes, these are my character's pronouns. This person right here. And if you have a problem with that, then you can just leave my stream. Simple as that. Okay. Oh, and Z's agender. If you know anything about Guild Wars, you'll know that having queer characters is nothing out of the universe for this game. So, this is one of my all-time favorite games. I haven't played it in quite a while, actually, but I definitely have a lot of hours in this game. Like, a lot. It still takes forever to load. This game is still kind of optimized like shit, but I still like it. Okay. What is this? Yeah. I might do that someday, but not right now. So what I want to do... What I want to do is the Icebrood Saga. It's stuttering a bit. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming or what, or just because I'm in Lion's Arch. This is like the big hub city, so there's like a million people here all the time. Here are the dailies. No, I'm going to do... Oh wait. It's a free item. Well, I guess the similarity between this game and the Yakuza series is tons of side stuff to distract you. It is an MMO after all. This gem store is where you can like spend real money on stuff, and I don't know how much real money I've spent on this game for cosmetics, and frankly, I don't want to know. That'd be scary to find out. I thought there was a free item in here. No. So I'm gonna be doing the story. And that story is... Story Journal. The Icebrood Saga. Now, I've done up to here on my own, just in the past as it came out. These are chapters I still haven't done, so I don't know what the story is for these. I could just start where I left off, but I think I'm gonna start from the very beginning of the saga. Both for, you know, people to know what's going on who haven't seen this game, and also, just so I can kind of get a recap, so I can kind of remember what happened. Alright, read your mail. Celebrating a new order. Commander, first, sincerest congratulations to bring down Turret.
I just got an invitation to a party of some kind. From...
Vanguard. Mine was a summons. Real official. Been ages since the last gathering of the Legions. And that one, pretty bold, even by his standards. But I don't have much of a choice. When your imperator says jump...
You ask how high.
Right. If this one's as rough as the last, they could use a hand keeping a lid on things.
Well, I'm in.
Great. Meet you at the Black Citadel. We'll catch our ride there.
Alright, so basically, we're going to... It'd take way too long for me to explain, like, every character and every species and every bit of lore. I don't think you need to know that too much. I should introduce my character more. This is Zen Spanner. Z is a human. Can't actually, you know, when you make your character, you can't actually pick, you can only pick male and female, but that doesn't mean you can't make your character lore be whatever you want. So, and Zen is a thief, specifically a daredevil. It's the elite specialization daredevil, which is kind of like a subclass, I guess you could call elite specializations. Anyways, so we have to go Black Citadel. Let's go. Here's my awesome mount. Let's see, I used to play this game on my laptop, so I had way less keyboard buttons to work with, and I haven't really played this game much on my desktop. So I recently changed a bunch of the hotkeys, but I haven't really played it that much, so I have to remember what they all are. Okay. Oh, also, I should say, this game has a fantastic voice cast. That dude who was talking to us on the phone, Britlock Brimstone, he's voiced by Steve fucking Bloom. So here's my...
No.
Commander.
They're
This
my
is all of us?
friends.
Bangar invited the whole pack, didn't he?
Kaz and Jory are on the way. Otherwise...
Tiny's working on her treatise, The Elder Dragons Reconsidered. She insisted I should go live a little. To be clear, I'm attending only for the chance to study the local fauna. I will not be participating in any revelry.
Hey, my invite promised a party so
These two are
legendary,
lesbians.
we'd be
They're canon
remembered in song
lesbians.
without even having to die.
How do you say no to that?
Kaz, Jory.
Long time no see, Commander. Thought you might turn up.
We heard Imperator Ruinbringer offered amnesty to the Flame Legion. I wanted to see it with my own eyes.
Who doesn't like a goodwill mission?
And let's get going. We won't want to miss whatever kickoff spectacle the old man's got planned.
Alright, let's go Grothmar Valley. Like I said, I've done this part of the story before, so I know what happens. And I think this is a really good story chapter, personally. And the map is awesome, too.
Tribune Brimstone. You and your guests are to wait here for your escort. Orders from Tribune Stoneglow.
Who's our escort?
Tribune Stoneglow.
Oh,
Brimstone.
surprised?
Oh, there she
No,
is.
I'm the one who told him to invite you. But what are you thinking, bringing that creature here with you?
You mean Bram?
The Elder Dragon.
That's
One of our
Bram.
scouts spotted it doing something to the old brand scars just south of here. What are its orders?
Aureen doesn't take orders from us. As for the brand scars, we believe she's purifying them, for lack of a better word.
The process is entirely benevolent.
Bottom line, there's nothing to worry about. You got my word on that, Kree.
We'll table it for now. Come on, you're late for the opening ceremony, and Bangar won't start without you.
I could use a drink. Catch up later.
You're gonna miss the start of the party.
Yes, I am. Blood, teeth, guts. Very char. Or so I've heard.
I think I'm going to go track down my research crew, make sure they're properly oriented.
Okay. I guess I should explain a little bit. So, the main...
I take it things are a little tense around here.
If by tense you mean balanced on the head of a pin, I'm up to my horns in imperators, refugees, cubs, your people, 4 legions.
Sounds more like a political summit than a celebration.
That's by design. Not that killing Kralkatorrik isn't a pretty damn good reason to celebrate.
So, we kind of blew through introductions back there.
Can't wait.
Bram Arison of Kragstead and the Pact Commander. I've got dossiers on all of you.
And this is Tribune Krisha Stoneglow, Bangar's head of security. We're,
Old friends.
very.
So the pack commander is me. That's my title, since, you know, it's a voice-acted game, but you name your own character. So I have to have something that they can call you in the voice cutscenes. So in this game, the big main...
So, how was he?
I'll be able to
Bangar's
explain
still
eventually.
Bangar, for whatever that's worth to you.
Wasn't talking about Bangar.
Oh. Well, you'll see for yourself.
Explain a little bit. These cat people, they're called Char, like a super warlike race.
These are the strongest and bravest of all the legions. The very best of us.
Flame too, huh? Bangar's litter took all the credit for that. But I recognize your handiwork when I see it.
Follow me. You have reserved seats. We won't want you to miss anything.
Alright, let's go. Shit. I don't wanna fall off. So the Char are split into 4 different legions. There's this, the Blood Legion. Is that Ash down there? Or is that, Iron? There's Ash, Iron, and then Flame Legion, who were evil for a long time. But they've recently joined our side.
Here we go.
Now that we're all here,
This dude's in charge of everyone. He's like the leader of the Char.
let Tyria hear you. Yes, an enemy of the Char is dead. Let the world feel our vicious joy. Welcome to the Blood Legion.
Why is he so loud?
To this historic celebration. I've brought you all together. Blood.
There's Blood Legion. You can tell by their armor.
Ash.
Where are they?
Even Flame. Now that they've finally come to their senses.
Oh, there's Flame Legion. These people.
Our Char first. And there is no greater force than our combined ranks. I've led generations into bloody battle, but I've never seen such fearsome promise as I do now. Today, if I weren't Bangar Ruinbringer, I would tremble. It's time to celebrate our ferocity, our fury, and the future we'll carve out. Together. Today, we are thirsty! Yeah, I'm with you. Was that one of mine? Interrupt me again, and I'll have you killed.
I think Smolder's here.
Celebration without a little bloodshed. Master to Icebrood of Crown Katoric.
Wow, Bram, you're like
Here
blocking
to
my
slay the
view.
beast in gladiatorial combat. Our newest centurion. One of Blood Legion's best and brightest. Ryland Steelcatcher.
It's... Oh, you got big.
Cubs do that, especially when you're not watching.
You know him?
Yeah, I know him. He's...
Now, who's ready for some violence?
What is that, a devourer? 3 on 1? Not much of a challenge.
It's not about challenge. It's about catharsis. He's good, isn't he?
He's not bad.
Outstanding Steelcatcher. Will you earn that promotion? The stain of Crown Katoric is wiped from Tyria forever. Never again will... Okay, what the hell is that? Wait down here, killer!
That's a challenge for a couple Char.
Maybe even a bit too much.
You're right. But we can't have any ceremony. We need the harpoons. We'll tie the creature down and let Ryland finish the job.
On it.
Assist only, Ritlock.
Come on, get on those harpoons.
Alright. Ah, fuck you.
I could outrun a centaur.
It's been a long time since I played. I might be a little rusty. Thanks for the shield, Bram. Except, not really.
Time to do some real damage.
And every time I come back to this game, it just feels so good. Playing this game just feels so right, you know? Let's see. See, this is not the turret. That's not the harpoon.
Use every trick we've got.
Land Legion, clear off. Protect the other legions and clear the stand.
Are you dead? That's stealth. Oh, now I don't have stealth. These guys are so annoying. Okay. Thank you, Gritlaw. Okay. Oh good, I can mount up. Switch all my hotkeys around because I thought it'd be easier.
Steelcatcher, you ready? Ready. On my mark. 3, 2.
Orion.
How's that for spectacle, friends?
That was not Ryland that did that.
Commander, and yours
Orion
truly
did
to
that.
kick off the celebrations. Let's hear it for those fireworks. Big thanks to everyone who made it possible. Now then, there's mountains of food to eat and gallons of ale to drink. Let's get to it.
Wasn't expecting that. Don't think he was either. We'd better check in with Krisha.
I don't even remember what all my hotkeys are for stuff. Is it? Oh, okay. I don't remember if all the hotkeys I made. Okay. We could talk to Krisha, or
They
we could
used
get
that
some more.
one to kill Throughout the Torque. What'll they use it on next? Whatever or whoever they want. What's gonna stop them?
Very important to listen to the side NPCs for world building, because it's really good in this game.
How are we supposed to celebrate with an elder dragon terrorizing us? Ruinbringer said it was part of the show. Didn't feel like it. Felt like death swooping down from above.
Come on, go up the stairs.
What are you staring at? There's a ceasefire here. Nobody's gonna attack us straight out. I'd like a little extra fun, the after dark variety. You can tell a lot about what someone's into by the weapons they carry. Nice axe.
I can outrun a centaur.
So, what's the game? What are we after? Secrets, of course. Rules are no torture, no murder, no monetary compensation. Deal. Double points for Flame.
I hate. What do you expect? At least Vanguard believes us when we say we want peace. To give us refuge. Sure. And the price he demanded was only our cubs. Better they be Blood Legion and alive, than Flame Legion and dead.
Interesting. Okay, so let me explain a little bit about this game. So, the main villains, or the big villains in this game are the Elder Dragons. There are 6 of them. Each one controls a different type of magic, like, fire, water, crystal, death. They're basically kind of these godlike creatures, and they awake every 10,000 years and wipe out all living things on Tyria. Tyria is the planet that we are on. And This game takes place during when the Elder Dragons rise again. But this time, all the races teamed up to try to kill them, and we've killed now 3 of them. The most recent being Kralkatorrik, which is what this celebration is for. Now, Aurene is a good dragon, basically. She's on our side, and she's basically like Kralkatorrik's granddaughter. So she's a good guy, but she's still a dragon, so a lot of people are still kind of like apprehensive about that. You can tell this is Aurene's work because these are blue crystals, while Kralkatorrik has purple crystals. So that's basically, we're celebrating the death of Kralkatorrik, but our ally dragon came in. I should explain. So each dragon has their own minions. Kralkatorrik has branded minions, which basically living things get turned into like evil crystallized versions. So that thing, that giant scorpion, a branded devourer, that was a Kralkatorrik minion. So Aurene can turn Kralkatorrik's crystal corruption into, she can cleanse it, she can like purify it. Let me talk a little bit more about, is there a good way I can, okay, so I'm human. Human is about what you would expect. They are human. There's more to it than that, but it's not really relevant. This guy here, oops, I didn't mean to press that. So these cat people that you're seeing all right now, these are called Char. And Char, like I said, are basically this like warrior race. Their entire race is like a military. They run everything like a military. They're always looking for war and fighting and stuff. Which you probably saw. And they're split into 4 different legions. Blood Legion, Iron Legion, and Ash Legion. And Fire, Flame Legion. The first 3 legions, Flame Legion was evil for a long time, but now they're our allies. And all the legions, they compete against each other. They like to think their own legion is the best, but they're still obviously allies. They all cooperate and stuff. So that thing that Flame Legion said where, I mean, their legions are really important. That's like their way of life, you know? So the fact that they're saying, hey, Flame Legion, you can be on our side now, but your babies have to join other legions. So effectively, they're killing out the Flame Legion. That's a big deal. Like, that's fucked up. I gotta tell you, this game, it's a fantasy game, but it's it has a lot of really good political commentary about, well, there's a lot of political commentary about fascism, racism, war, all this stuff. Especially the story before this and this story have a big, like, kind of anti-fascism message, which is awesome, by the way. But they do a really good job of showing, you know, like, show versus tell. They do a good job of, like, they do a great job world building with all the ambient dialogue and stuff. It's fantastic. And you're gonna be seeing that here. Because right now, this is a big old party, but there's some bad stuff boiling under the surface. So the other races, there are 5 main races. Like I said, human, Char. Another one is Asura. If you saw that little short guy with the big ears, he's an Asura. The Asura are like little geniuses. They all love to like invent stuff and study things and be scientists. But a lot of them are also like really Bram, that big dude who looks like a human, he's actually a Norn. This guy here. He's a Norn. And Norn are basically like, physically they look like big humans. But the Norn are, they're a race similar to Char. They like fighting, improving their strength. But they're more individualistic. They're into like living in nature. They follow spirit animals. They're kind of like, I almost want to say they're kind of like Native American combined with like Viking. So they have that kind of Viking mentality. Yeah. And then Fifth race is Silvari, which is like plant people, and there's a whole ton of lore with them, but they're not... I'll bring it up if it's relevant. Alright, so let's continue the story.
You know, champion, when I invited you here, I figured you'd come armed, as befits a military leader. Didn't think you'd point your heaviest artillery at us, though. Not very politic, is it?
Oreen's not a weapon. She's taken a personal interest in repairing Kralkatorrik's damage.
Your apology could use some work.
Commander doesn't have anything to apologize for. Oreen does what she wants.
Ritlock. Still talking out of turn, huh?
Sir.
Sure was a sight, I'll give you that. I can appreciate why you'd keep it around.
Her.
Her? Ritlock, we'll talk later. Just the two of us. Try not to embarrass me out there.
Yes, this guy's an asshole, in case you couldn't tell.
Dragons. We've all lost people. Some of us, entire warbands. He's on edge. We're all on edge. 1,000 well-armed warriors with short tempers on edge.
She was trying to help.
Whether or not your dragon follows orders, you're still her representative here, Commander.
Char have never not had enemies. With Kralkatorrik gone.
The best thing you can do is be seen. Show the legions you're not a threat.
I will.
I'll make the rounds too. See what I can do.
Alright, check in with Bram.
Oh, hey, Commander. Whitlock. Hell of a fight, right? You gotta meet this guy.
Yeah. Good job, kid. You might want to watch how you drop your left, though.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Ryland promised to show me around this shindig. We're going drinking. Wanna come?
Maybe later, Bram. First I need to smooth some ruffled fur.
You're such a diplomat.
You're here as a member of Dragon's Watch, too. Don't forget it.
Dragon's Watch is the name of our little party. Sweet.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Alright, what'd I get? I don't need this crap. Got a million of these. All this shit in my inventory. I got 2 Black Lion chest keys. So there are these things in this game called Black Lion chests, and they're basically the loot boxes of this game. The chests themselves you can get super easily, but you can't open them without these keys. So these are a very valuable item. And I have some, yay. I have no idea what is in the chests right now, because they rotate items in and out. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I've got this crap. But it's fine. Oh, I should use this birthday booster. This increases my magic line, which is luck for, like, getting good item drops and stuff. And it lasts a day. Alright. So on this character, I haven't done any map completion here. That would be good to do. What?
After all, warband above self, legion above warband, char above legion, char above all.
Attention, celebrants. For your safety, the Doomlore ruins are off limits. This isn't the time to stir up ancient spirits.
Okay. Participate in events. So I have to do some map-wide events in order to progress the story, which is good because it gives me the opportunity to show off stuff. I used to do this map all the time, but it's been a long time, so I don't remember. I'll show you where the next event will be. Oh, this thing. Ooze pits. Okay. So all the events, or all the main events, the big events, they happen like on a cycle. On like an endless loop. Alright.
What'd you think of the Charm Riser Rim? The prose is a bit over the top, but it had some good points.
Yeah, Rise of Rin. I thought it was a fun read.
Fun. You didn't even skim it, did you? Why do we keep doing this every week if you never read the books?
Alright. I do want to do that. Oops. So this might be obvious, but the difference between other player characters and NPCs, this is... NPCs have green text, friendly NPCs, and other playable characters have like teal text. There's not very many people here. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I don't know how active it still is. Even when people were saying the game was dying, there's still tons of people on like every map. This might just be a dead map. Gotta melt down a bunch of scraps so that we can get production of our dune rollers back on track. Can you help? Yes.
Alright, don't worry. This is easy.
I remember how to do
Pump
this.
the bellows to heat up the furnace. Hot furnace? Good. Anything else? Bad.
So I need to put this in the furnace, right?
Bust it open and throw it all in.
Yes. See, there's a... That's another player. We need to put stuff in the furnace, we also have to keep the furnace burning. Skrit. So Skrit are one of the, like, minor races in this game. They're basically, personified rats, and they act just how you'd expect personified rats to be. What am I doing? How do you do... Oh, I remember. Oh, I don't know. It's been so long since I've done this. I'm trying to, like, explain everything also. I mean, it's not like anyone's even watching right now, so I don't really need to.
I can outrun a centaur. I'm hit!
Get back here, coward. Oh, fuck you.
Lost a third of our siege engines. They should stick with harassing humans.
Don't I usually have a different skill here? Don't I usually have a stun break or something? That is a stun break. I think I usually have one of these. Whatever, it's fine. I don't need to deal with it right now. So yeah, this game has microtransactions, but like pretty much all of them are just cosmetic. It's not pay to win at all, which is awesome. That just makes it grind to win. But I don't care. I'm a casual player. I like playing PvE. I don't give a shit about PvP or anything, and I don't care about having the best stats or whatever. For me, it's just enough to, like, survive in the open world. That's all I need stat-wise. didn't work. Oh, more scrap.
That'll do it. Great. All the
See,
metals
that filled
prepped
up a
and
little
ready
bit
for
there.
forging. Appreciate the hand.
What's this? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Oh, it probably... Oh, that's what it's for.
I've never said he had a son. He wouldn't. That's not how we do things here.
Graham, your commies.
No. Let him.
You know why they call me Anderson? Because I'm Ayer's son.
Ah, yeah, it's gonna
Why
be
they call you
great.
Steel
Got
Country?
a big event booked and
I'm from the Steel Warband.
just with the Iron
Back in the
Legion.
Farrar, our primus used to beat us with a rod to toughen us up. Until one day, he didn't.
Hell yeah.
Strength to that. Bottoms up.
That's what I say. Alright. This person's about to do another event. Oh yeah, so these are achievements. You can pin them up here so you can keep track of the certain ones that you want. Doing achievements in this game is very good. Not just for the achievements themselves, but every achievement, almost every achievement you do will give you some achievement points. These are all the achievement points I've gotten throughout my entirety of playing the game. And these are the things you get with achievement points. So it's very good. So you can get some great stuff. And doing achievements is just fun, honestly.
Welcome to the Iron Legion Arena of Destruction, where our meanest machines destroy each other for your entertainment. The shine of the wheel, the rumble of the engine, the devastation of a well-aimed rocket launch. See it all right here. Drivers to your death machines. Bring glory
Basically
to
a
your
destruction
name
derby
and
thing.
spectacle to your
Doesn't matter which one.
adoring fans.
Okay, there's a couple people here. I haven't done this in a long time, so I don't remember how to do it. Hey, that's pretty well. I think I got a couple people, maybe. Doesn't really matter if you win or lose this. I haven't done this in a long time, so I don't remember how to do it exactly. Okay, I can't remember all these skills. Okay, and then, oh, and then this. That's right, now I think I remember. What does this skill do? Rush forward. Oh, that's why it didn't work. Wait. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time. That's like not working, I think. I don't know. I feel like I used to be halfway decent with this. What's happening? It says you're supposed to rush forward, and I remember there being a move where you go forward. That's not working. Let's do this. Where are you going? That's... This doesn't do nothing. Oh, you're too close. Oh well. It doesn't really matter who wins. Ooh. This is a mentor. Just basically, a player character can turn on certain tags. Usually if they're doing meta or something, you can follow them and they'll basically lead a group of people into doing map stuff. Which is good. Where is... Okay, I want to ride this. Okay. Honestly, should probably just go back to my original hotkey layout. What's this? Shoot targets.
Let's hit the hunting grounds first.
Unless I do want to do that. You know what? What do we have here? Sugar Peaks strike mission. River near the training grounds in Gothmar Valley. Rally Provisioner in Gothmar Valley. Okay. Not after defeating the Whisper of Dormic strike mission. Okay, some of these things are on later maps. But training grounds, I could probably do that. Here's the river. Where's the training grounds? Is it one of these? I don't know. You know what? I will do this event. Yeah, I'll go for blood. I'll go for blood. I don't think this guy... I don't think there's enough people here to do this. I'm like the only person in here. Oh, what? Oh, right, you can't be out in here. Replenishing. These guys are so annoying. I gotta change my skill to something more useful. Yeah, I think this is a skill I like to use. Fucking die already. Oh, this is so not happening. There's a commander in that other lane. Replenishing. I should have gone to the Iron Legion. Well, every place has completed their trials except this one. Legendary bow that shoots me. Oh, what's go over here. There's 3 of us, and there's 3 points, so that should hopefully be okay. This trial. I'm not sure about any others. I think they're okay over there. class is this person? I think they're renegade. Oh, they're Deadeye. Oh, right.
Hurry up! Ash and Iron are closing in. Don't blow this for me. Turns out some oozes are vulnerable to specific poisons. Step into the wells to charge your attacks.
Oh, I need to go
Each toxin breaks down a specific
right?
ooze. So ooze control the regions or the wells shut down.
Oh, sorry, Dad. I forgot how to do everything. Yes, I'm attuned to blue. I can kill the blue ooze. Oh, that's right. Change 2 of our skills to that. Sweet, we did it.
Ooze absorbed magic from the soil and is acting strange.
I got this shit. Oh well. Oh my god, Bram. I'll get out of here.
How you doing, buddy? Been better? Been worse?
Oh, that's right.
Good luck. He's my side. Good tradition. Tradition's important. Family.
Alright, let me... Oh, I already looted it. So Bran is getting drunk as shit with Ryland. Okay. Right. Oh yeah. But yeah, there are people on this map. There are. Got some crap. Alright. Oh, there's an event happening around here somewhere. Oh, up there. Alright, let's do it. And there's a player that's dying over here. That's what this symbol means. They're gonna live.
You can't keep a good man down.
Yeah. Sweet, I got a thing. Is it this? I think so.
Not all dragons are as well-meaning as one read. Zaitan's minions showed no mercy, neither should you.
I'm dying a little bit. Now I'm good. I got a weapon
All
recipe.
mine.
Probably already know it. Oh, I don't. Alright, cool. Shit going down.
I can outrun a centaur.
Did he die?
Greetings.
Yeah, but this guy didn't. We're getting kind of killed a little bit here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Should put this thing. No, that was pointless.
Alright. You beat us at the ooze pit this time. Don't get used to it.
We beat you 4 times in a row.
Mortimer's minions are growing all around you.
Oh, there's one of those freaking snipers. These guys are so annoying. I think. Okay. Oh, there's still someone over there. These fucking lines on the ground, the snipers create them and they're OP as fuck. You know what, I think I need to turn the game down. Hang on. It's like way too loud. Alright, let's see how that is.
Separated families. Stand strong. Stand together.
Is anything even gonna like get over here before they die? Oh, there's this giant thing. Shit. Alright.
You've defeated every foe the Char have ever fought. But you need to be ready for what the future still holds.
Oh, they're fine and all over here. What's hitting me? Nothing. Okay. Alright, is that it? I don't think these guys are part of the event, but whatever. We'll kill them all anyways. Sweet. Ah, no wonder other event, but it ended like immediately.
He was gone, sunk beneath the ice. Just me, I killed, wind howling in our ears. I thought the spirits were laughing at me. I was so angry. Where are they now? The charge will not right on. I said the charges cannot possess it. Doesn't matter. So the world orders the jar, a force to be reckoned with. You wouldn't understand. But nobody's ever looked at you like you were a disappointment. Your damn life. Come on. You want to go around in the pits? Show them what we're made of. Lead the way, old boy.
Can we please keep this channel clear?
Okay, where to now? It looks like there's some event somewhere. Oh no, there isn't now. Oops. Oh, I should probably take this, right? I guess. Alright, I want to find this. Found in the river. Oh, it's in the river, so I should probably go in the river. Alright, find it. What is this thing again? A broken rod. Like a fishing rod, I guess? I don't know where the training grounds are. Here it is, the skimmer. I guess it's not deep enough to go underwater. Cover 5 dive. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these hotkeys probably not actually very good. Should look up what hotkeys people use. Oh look, the training grounds. We're looking for a broken rod. That's in the river near the training grounds, so it's probably down here. Somewhere. Well, mussels are good to get in general, 'cause sometimes you can get pearls.
It hurts, doesn't it? I feel good.
Ah! Get me out of the water. Can you die already? Alright, good, he's dead. In the river near the training grounds. Seen it at all. I don't think it's this chest. It's good to get chests anyways, yeah? What am I doing here? Guess I'll just follow the river. On more mussels. Wonder if you have to kill enemies to get it. Let me try that. No, I don't want hatched chilies. There's not like a million of those. I don't even have any use for them. There wasn't anything there. Loose rocks. Maybe that's it. There we go. Underneath the rocks you find a rod, likely used to discipline char cubs. It has been snapped in half. Oh, it's the thing Steelcatcher is talking about. It was a fishing rod because it's in the river. Okay. Should find some more vents and stuff. Let's see. Rally Provisioner. Alright, I don't want these other things. Let's see. Okay. It's been so long since I've done this. I'm trying to remember if that mount race is terrible or not. Yeah, people just chilling over here. See that? That's an Asura. Oh, this might be good. Variable mint seed, that's good. I don't think it's happening right now. But up here is where the best event on the whole map, and maybe the whole game happens. Set it begins at sundown. I'm not sure when that is exactly. There aren't a few people here. Maybe this is the next event. Probably don't have time to finish that 'cause it's been active for a while. This might be the next event. Well, I can go down there anyways. Remember. Oh, that's right. Okay. No, I want to use this mount. Fine. Okay. That's right. I remember how to... Yes, I do remember how to use this at least a little bit. Might as well try this. I don't have time, but we can try it. Do I not have this bound to anything? Should be bound to shit, I think. Oh yeah, if you mash the hover button actually go a little bit faster. Come on. Oh, whatever. I didn't have any time to do it anyways, that's fine. Oh shit, it's happening. The rock concert is happening. I have to get up there in time. I'm gonna remember how to use this thing effectively. Okay. I do... Oh, right, it's this one for this. Sweet! When is this happening? I don't know. I guess it's the next event that's happening. Oh. Oh, that's them, isn't it? Guess it's about to happen. There they are. Not too many people here, but it should be fine. I don't even remember what hockey I have for this. We're just waiting for this shit, I guess. When does this thing start? It's on the hour, because that would take a little while. That'd take a while to wait, especially for streaming. Is there anything else in the meantime to do? Not really. Everything else is still out of the way. Look at my character being on. Look at that smirk. My character looks so cool. What the hell is that sound? It must be pretty cool. Maybe it starts at 40 minutes. That would be nice. Sure, I'll join the squad. This guy's head is in my chair. Char in my chair.
You'll have to hit much harder.
Is this an event? You're the commander, you should know. Any second now. Whoa. It's all rainbowy. I guess it's from that. Like I said, I used to play this game on a laptop. And so playing on desktop now, it basically Get to see all the really beautiful graphics for the first time. So all this rainbow shit, I never saw that before. All this glittery shit, I never saw that. It looks fucking amazing. No wonder they're holding a concert here. Here we go.
No security, no other technicians. This is going to be a wild show.
You'll be fine. Whatever you can't handle, just give it to the volunteers.
Okay.
This event is so good, and the music is also awesome.
There's a 3-song set list, and it's our job to keep the crowd focused on the music. So keep an eye out for troublemakers. Hype up the crowd, and make sure the show goes on, no matter what.
I used to just do this event for hours when this map was first released.
From all 4 legions out there. Reporting. Ash.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Yeah, this event was amazing when the map was new and there's like 1 million people here all the time. It is awesome. It's still gonna be pretty good though.
We're here to put the band back in Warband.
Oh, I need to cheer. I'll need to kill these troublemakers. They're getting too hyped up. I'm getting dead. The game is way too loud, isn't it? Oh, hold on. Hate to miss some of this, but okay. There's technical difficulties. Have to take this crap and put it over. Oh, I guess that event thing. We gotta fix this shit. Jump in the mosh pit, yeah! This event is why I want to show off this podcast. Turn up the amp. Here we go. Where are these sparks out? There. I need to cheer. Sweet. Should also be... I think this is what it's called. Yes.
Oh, you ain't heard nothing yet. We're just getting started. We wouldn't be here.
The character looks so ridiculous.
This next one, this is for the blood Imperador. From the Farage to the battlefield, we are all bound by legion, by history, by greatness. But most of all, we are bound by blood.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Always a soldier. From Borona to death. No weakness. Just
3 songs, each one is better than the last.
history. Unity. Victory.
God, this is how fucking good this music is. It's really good. Did my OBS freeze? When I see the game caption on there, all my audio inputs are like frozen. That'd simply be a tragedy if the game audio wasn't full enough. Oh, that's right. Then you can go through the movies. Oh, I guess that's over after. I'm done. Absolutely charged. Yes, this is crowd, or yeah, I guess crowd surfing. Oh no, now my audio inputs are working. I hope they were working the whole time. What charge? And now the best song for last.
Why are we here? Because the crystal dragon is dead. And who was the Char that led the final attack? Fellow Legions, prepare yourselves for the Ballad of Soulkeeper.
Yeah, so Almora's Soulkeepers were the coolest characters in this game.
This is a tale.
And this is a song dedicated to her.
Of a soldier. This
oh, I
is
just
an epic of the soul.
this music this good. This is when shit gets even crazier. Still the best event in the whole game.
Protect will have to hit much harder.
Oh, I can do the story now. Yeah, get the loot. Where's the loot? Ah, here we go.
Loot.
Sweet. And more chili peppers I have no use for. What is this? Oh, right, that thing. Sort through all my loot.
Mine. All mine.
Sell this thing. We don't need it. Sells for decent. Did you get sold or not? What the hell?
That was pretty
Oh, I
good.
bought instead of
Could've mentioned Vanguard
sold.
a
That
few
was
more times,
stupid.
Yeah, find us some words that rhyme with Bangar, and we'll take it under advisement.
Yeah. Alright, let's go do the story. Here, I guess this is the closest. Or, we can try taking the Griffin. Not you. Probably won't really work, but we can try it. Oh, I thank God those chains have collision. Griffin is fun. You can't always use it that well. Let's see if I can... Yay. I usually skip vistas, or at least I did on my laptop, but now I have good graphics, I might as well look at them. Oh, good. Some kind of vent down there, but I don't care. Okay. No, not you. Alright, here we are. Hey, Crescia, whatever.
Nice work out there, Commander.
People seem to be having a good time.
So far. You should still check in with the other Imperators. They should be at their respective camps. Earn their trust. That'll help smooth things over. One more thing. I've received word that General Soulkeeper is here. If you have time, check on her near the tents. She and Vanguard tend to butt heads, and I'd like to avoid another incident.
Alright, now I gotta check in on everyone.
As an outside party without vice, I think Malice would make an excellent Connor. She was ingenious, shrewd,
You're scared of Vanguard.
terrified, actually.
These are Silvari. So they're just merchants. They're like traveling merchants. These two specifically, I guess, because they're Black Lion traders. Yeah, see, they're plant people. Also, they all have British accents. Okay.
The other legions are pulling out all the stops, but not you.
Commander, it's an honor to meet the Dragon Slayer in the flesh. I apologize for the meager display. We're spies, not politicians. We don't put on shows.
And yet you saw fit to make an appearance in person. A busy leader like you.
You were hoping to get a feel for me. But I'm not the one you should be keeping an eye on.
You mean Aurene?
You're here to smooth things over. Is that right?
You've been following me?
I knew Ash Legion wouldn't miss an opportunity for some good old-fashioned reconnaissance.
Smolder and Bangar are both vying for Connor. Then there's the small matter of Flame.
The Connor is like the strongest
Aurene
char.
is the least of your worries.
Like
She's
the
the
leader.
root of them. Kralkatorik's no longer a threat. And right now, nobody knows exactly what that means for us. We have noticed a resurgence of renegade and separatist activity, though. They're getting bolder. I don't like it.
Violent extremists trying to undermine the Ebonhawk Treaty on both sides. Great. What can I do?
Keep an ear out. I don't want to alarm Tribune Stoneglow, but at a gathering like this, you never know who or what might crawl out of the woodwork.
Okay, so Char and humans used. Oh.
Hey, it's Bram. Ryland took me to the farm where they grow their hops. They're handing out free ale samples. I think I've had like 12 so far. No matter how many times I go back, they keep giving me another one. And here's number 13. Outsmarted him again, Bram.
Okay, so
it's you.
Char and humans used to be enemies until like really recently, like a decade or two or something in game. They had a truce. As you can probably expect, not everyone is happy about them having a truce on the Char or human side, because they've been at war for like 200 years or something. So separatists are the humans that don't want the Char and humans to have a truce. And the renegades are the Char that don't want Char and humans to have a truce. And they're villains. They're bad guys. Participate in the demolition derby. Yeah, that sounds fun. Oh no, it's this thing. I don't want to do that again.
I don't do rallies. Oh,
It's Soul Keeper!
Incredibly important vigil
He's
business.
one of the coolest
Very
characters.
urgent, you understand.
Who was that?
Bangar's Minister of Morale wants me to make an appearance at some concert.
You don't want to celebrate?
I'm just passing through. Kralkatorik's finished, but there are 3 more Elder Dragons unaccounted for. Don't worry. We won't do anything. Yet. The Vigil has an outpost in the Shiver Peaks monitoring the Jormag situation.
Jormag is one of the Elder
The good news
Dragons.
in person.
The Ice Elder
I'll let you
Dragon.
know if anything changes.
Thank you, Amora.
You're welcome. Now keep the Minister occupied so I can slip out the back.
Distract Minister of Morale so she can slip away. Go!
What's this I hear about a concert? Am I invited?
Well, you're not what I was hoping for, but I suppose you did help kill Kralkatorik. All right, Commander. I'll put you on the list. And try to keep your dragon on a tighter leash this time, yes? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a star to secure.
Alright, I guess that worked.
Commander, guess where I am? The ooze pig, all the char, punching stuff, yelling, and it's just so good. Oh, spirit. Rocks, you made my day. Rocks. Who's Rocks?
It's the Ash Legion sneaking up from behind to win it all.
Oh, Rox is, another char that's friends with us and part of our group. So, Graham is so drunk, he thinks Ryland is Rox. Alright.
Got a lot more hardware to unpack.
Looks like you could use a hand.
If it isn't the Pax Commander, or is it Champion now? 1 minute you're killing dragons, the next you're hatching them from eggs. One of our engines broke down in transit. Renegade sabotage. Now we're all too swamped to fix it. Got some extra parts around here somewhere, assuming they didn't take those too.
Alright, guess we'll do this thing. Alright. I guess this is kind of like that other event. I don't know why the script is so giant. I guess we need more.
I can outrun a centaur.
Brit, I'm hit!
How's the rebuild going? Slow.
There we go.
Nice work. Now tell me what you really want.
About the opening ceremony.
You mean the part where your dragon almost branded everybody?
She wouldn't hurt anyone. I tried telling Bangar.
Vanguard. If we ever get a new Connor, it'll be someone who has the vision to really unite us.
Someone like you.
He didn't want to sign that treaty with the humans. Only caved because he couldn't afford a civil war on top of everything else. That, and he knew he'd lose.
You don't think he has the Char's best interest at heart?
He's old. So's his thinking. For someone who talks big about the future, he sure clings to the past.
But you understand that Orion's not a threat. You're the visionary.
Wish the other Imperators could see it. With Kralkatorik gone, might be time we all sat down and had a little chat.
Okay.
Commander, it's me. Bram, there's a band called Metal Legion here, and some kind of fire thing. Oh, and free ale. You want to hear a secret? Charbos is really strong. I can't feel my face. Want to hear another secret? You're my best friend. Okay, bye. This is Brad, by the way. Woo!
This guy. Alright, we'll go up there. Let's try taking the beetle.
Calm yourself, little one. Keep your head up. A fight is nothing to be afraid of.
But I'm looking for your Imperator, if you have one.
Not yet. Not officially. All we've got is the truce we negotiated with Ruinbringer.
And who's responsible for that?
I am.
I'd say that makes you the front runner.
I hope. Took years. Centuries, actually. But here we are. Those of us who want peace. I'm Ephraim, and you must be the pack commander. The dragon gave you away.
About that.
No need. It's a new world. She's still finding her place in it. So are we. Ruinbringer demanded our cubs as proof of goodwill. Most have already been training at the Blood Legion for Ra, but
I'm not going back there. Everyone hates me, especially the other girls.
I expected some resistance from other legions, even with Bangar's support. But I underestimated the cruelty of children.
You want me to talk to them?
Couldn't hurt. Show them kindness. From one outsider, at least.
So unlike the rest of Char Society that's pretty gender equal, the Flame Legion used to be like super sexist, and basically they thought girls couldn't fight, they thought female Char only existed to like make babies and stuff. So that's kind of what's happening here. I don't like it here. I miss home. I miss lessons with just the girls. Change can be hard, but the door closes and opens. Yeah, that seems like a good thing to say. I live in a tent now, but your platitudes are noted. You're welcome, kiddo. I guess that worked. We used to fight Blood Legion and all the others. Now they call us names. How can we be friends? You know, the Black Citadel wasn't built in a day. Time heals all wounds. Are you saying eventually we'll all be dead, so none of this matters anyway? Guess I could keep that in mind. I like the way this guy thinks. Hold on a second.
Fellow Char and honored guests, allow me to be the first to welcome you to this
Finishing
our
off
holy ceremony.
my goldfish
When last we
crackers.
were in these lands, we were tyrants.
This
We
is
led you astray
stupid.
with
I had a
false gods.
warband already.
Through fear.
Then they split us up. I hate Blood Legion. I don't want to be one of them.
Allies, equals.
They'll always be
is
Flame
our
Legion,
sacred
but the
flame.
legions need each other.
Though summoned by magic,
I don't want to need them. I just want my warband back.
Char themselves.
Maybe it's Blood Legion that
Only
needs
those
you.
deemed worthy
But could you
may
teach
bend the
them?
fire to their will.
They don't know anything about
Lead it to the
magic.
brazier
They aren't
above,
scared of it even.
and prove
I
yourself
could probably
the
help
flame.
them with that. That's the
The
spirit.
ceremony must be
What do you
completed
think?
before the sun
Give it
crests.
another go.
Our flame
Okay.
must be the
I'll
brightest
try not to
in
light
the
anybody's
sky.
tail on fire this time.
Thanks, Commander. Here's to making this new world better than the old one.
You think you've minutes in the pit against one of us. Not a challenge? Conan who lost their teeth and claws. That's all your people are. Burless, pathetic. Come over here and say that.
There's some event happening down here. No, it takes too long. I don't want to do it. Okay. Where are we going here? Okay. I guess this place wasn't really downhill enough to use the griffin. That's fine.
Okay, Krisha. I met with the Imperators. Nobody seems too upset.
Good. If we're lucky, this Unity celebration will go off without a hitch.
Commander, can you come get me?
Bram? Where are you?
They let me make one call, and I said, I could call my best friend in the whole world. And that's you.
The brig.
My face hurts. My fists hurt. Everything hurts. Oh, you're not mad, are you? Don't be mad. Oh.
Collect your Norn, Commander. Let the guards know I approved his release.
Alright, we gotta go get Bram out of jail. He got too drunk.
Shiny.
Oh, that's a kind of fun event. I don't want to do it right now.
Nobody forced you to come. You could have stayed with him, gotten your own punches in.
I'm a soldier, not a bully. But I'm also not a snitch. They're our warband. We're supposed to stick together.
Warband's not meant to come before Legion. We signed a treaty.
Oh, so you can fight with humans?
What are you doing? You can't just stroll in here and...
I'm here to pick up a friend of mine, Bram Arison. Tribune Stoneglow authorized it.
Who? Oh, the Norn. He's in the first floor cell. Straight ahead.
Alright. There he is.
Hey, Commander. Thanks for, you know, coming to get me.
At least you had fun, right? Let's get you out of here.
Yeah, just let me stand up. Oh, slowly.
A long, slow walk up the stairs.
I don't think I'm a very good diplomat.
Hey, you didn't start any fights that I know of.
But I finished one. It's okay. I'm okay. Rylan told them what happened.
There's the troublemaker. I've never seen someone vomit that much before. Your things are on a rack.
Where's my bow?
Everything you had on you is in that bin. Nothing more, nothing less.
You sure? You didn't see a big curved thing with arrows?
I know what a bow is, and you didn't have one.
Oh no!
Okay, don't panic. If we retrace your steps, I'm sure we'll...
Commander, a word? Just stop some char from roughing up one of Elmora's vigil.
A lot of that going around.
Yeah, you can feel the violence in the air. Storm's gathering. Need to talk to Krisha and Bangar before things get out of hand. Meet me at Bangar's office. Probably better if it comes from the both of us.
Don't worry about me. I'll go look for Jory. Find my bow.
Find my bow. Alright. The shit's about to hit the fan. is it? Oh, it's not that far. This isn't the right way. There we go. That's right, it's in here. It's in here somewhere. There we go.
They would have killed him if Brimstone hadn't stepped in.
What's going on in there?
A difference of opinion.
Humans. So fragile. Sometimes we forget.
You have a problem with my people, you take it up with me. You don't send your thugs to rough them up.
I think you overestimate my influence, Almora.
The floor is yours.
Great.
So Almora is the leader of the Vigil, who are one of 3 multiracial groups that try to fight the dragons. And some of the humans that are part of Almora's Vigil were getting beat up by some Char, and she is not happy about that. Because they're supposed to be allies.
I thought I said alone. Hearing some old growls and young voices out there, sir.
We're concerned.
Not your problem. Or his anymore.
They're excited. That speech really riled them up.
Then it's doing its job.
I've heard it too. Your people are angry. Scared, maybe.
Why wouldn't they be? Your dragon...
Marine's just part of it, Kree. You said it yourself. Krauk's gone. Now nobody knows where to point their weapons.
Imperator, you have the perfect platform. Remind the legions that the other races aren't your enemies.
If it's not an Elder Dragon, it's something else. Ghosts. Human separatists. You're too young to remember, but our allies used to hunt us like animals, trimmed armor with our fur, wore our horns on helmets.
That was a long time ago.
Easy for you to say. With an Elder Dragon at your command, who would stand against you?
She's not at
Nobody's gonna break that treaty unless you break it first.
Ritlock.
A little fear's healthy. Keeps us sharp. Keeps us safe.
Not if it turns. Let me look into it. I care about our people. Our future.
So much you never show your face.
I'm here now.
Nobody wants you here. Come.
You're the one who ordered me here.
Sentimentality. For a second, I forgot what you really are.
Your tribune.
My disappointment. Good thing your cub had me for a father.
Ah, yes.
Look whose fangs finally came in. Go ahead. Be Imperator. All you gotta do is rip out my throat.
Don't want it. Don't want anything from you.
Told you this would
Hey,
happen.
TJ Bond. Why didn't he kill him? I know, that would make everything a lot
You
easier.
made it happen.
The poor
Dismissed.
kid. Pretty good cutscene. Yeah, this game has some really nice pre-rendered cutscenes.
I gotta know, which one's harder for you to keep in line? Ritlock or the dragon?
He's in good standing with the other legions. He could be your eyes, your ears.
I'll skin him myself. I don't need to wait around for his buddy Thackeray to do it for me. You can show yourself out.
You're a thief. Yes, I am. Can I get this? Oh, I thought I could get the point of interest from there.
Back me up in there.
Char closed ranks when pushed into unfamiliar territory. You know this.
If Bangar doesn't address what's happening...
Either bring me evidence of a credible threat, or find some other way to make yourselves useful. I'll talk to Bangar after he's had some time to cool off. Lay low until then.
How strong is a thief?
Just like old
Oh, they're not
times.
that strong, but since I'm just doing
If he hates you so much, how are you still a
open
tribute?
world, it
Sentimentality.
doesn't really matter.
You're not exactly close.
Not for a long time. When Kree and I were cubs. I don't like it here. Too many memories. She always wondered what he'd do without a war to fight. Guess now we get to find out.
He wouldn't jeopardize a treaty.
Not on purpose. He doesn't have the support. Or the firepower. Surprised he finally agreed to a truce with Flame. Krisha's been banging that drum for years. Her sire was a high-ranking shaman. Dam fled their legion so her cub could be raised somewhere safe. Bangar took them in, put Krisha through R for R. But she never forgot where she came from, or who they left behind.
Me neither. Snow does funny things to the silence up there.
Right? Even in the middle of an empty field, it felt like someone was watching.
Foreshadowing. She's Flame. Well, she was. But Flame Legion are our allies now.
Look who it is. Ritlock Brimstone and the great commander of dragons and lesser races.
Heard the Imperator could use a new Tribune.
Or two.
Walk away.
Where's the fun in that?
These guys just asking to die.
Try to warn you. You want a promotion, you gotta earn it.
Commander, Ephraim and I need to speak with you as soon as you're able.
So much for lying low. Be right over.
You go ahead. I'll deal with these.
Alright.
Sweet, sweet loot.
So in case you're wondering, I'm playing Icebrood Saga from the beginning, but I have done up to here before, so I know the plot up to here, but I want to start from the beginning to finish the whole thing. Just kind of remember everything that happens. How does the story end? Yeah, I don't know yet how it ends. Alright, now where are we going? Up here. That didn't really work. Should Ritlock have killed the Blood Legion leader? I don't know, honestly. That would have caused a lot of things to happen, I'm sure.
We have failed. The flame has dimmed, but we are strong. We will get you in
Coming here is at stake.
Don't make any hasty decisions. Please. For their sake.
Casimir, what's going on?
Renegades. Here.
What is that you're writing? That's a sky scale. It's a special mount they have to do like a whole ton of grinding to get, basically.
Older Char floating around, testing loyalties.
The dragon is the...
Ready for what?
Other thing was the roller beetle.
Someone should take this to Bangar.
He won't listen. Ritlock and I already tried.
You knew.
No. But a Vigil soldier was almost killed, and Malice says the renegades are getting bolder. It makes sense.
So a grind scale, yeah.
We need evidence. Something definitive.
You'd need to ask around. Find out what people know. And the two of you, well, you're not Char. I won't be of much help either.
Same with Ritlock. Bangar's got it out for him. Other Char smell blood in the water.
Then one of us will just have to become somebody else, Commander.
An illusion? What are you thinking?
Someone with a good reputation. Likeable. The embodiment of traditional Char ideals.
Steelcatcher, you could snip around Bloodkeep as you please.
Let me know when you're ready. The disguise won't take more than a moment.
Oh, I'm ready.
You have his eyes.
Well, I'd hope so.
No. Ritlock's.
Right. Ritlock. Ritlock, can you hear me?
Ryland? How did you...
This is the commander. Casimir worked up an illusion for me. Seemed like the best way to get the information we need.
You sound just like him.
That's the idea. Can you find him? Let him in on what we're doing? Maybe he can help.
If he even wants to see me, I'll try.
What's he like? Any advice?
Don't know him. Not as well as I should. Sorry. My daughter said she was approached at the Farrar. You might start there.
Alright. All the way down here.
You really missed an epic show. Metal Legion did all
Steelcatcher, look at you.
At ease. I have some questions.
Right. Not sure how much help I'll be. I think the years are finally getting to me. My senses in my mind aren't what they used to be.
True mastery cannot be demonstrated.
Let's see.
It can only
Only
be
your
learned.
blade's sharper than your mind. You're not old, you're experienced. I'll go with this.
I know every cop that's come up through this Farrar.
It doesn't really matter what you say. Is Steelcatcher Ritlock's boy? Yes. He's his son.
Thought they might be parents looking in, wondering. Happens more than anyone admits.
What do they look like?
One of them had white fur, rusty spots, horns like scimitars, missing an eye. Might try the mess hall or the bar. His friends needed to fuel up.
Okay.
Materia was ours first, and it'll be ours again.
Gotta unite, or else they'll take everything we got.
What would you do if he gave you the order? Who would you choose?
Don't see anyone matching the description the Primus gave me. But there's Krisha. Ritlock, you know her best. Should I tell her what we're up to now? Or later?
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Your call, Commander.
Something fishy's going on, yet. Oh. Can do one of two choices. Let's just tell her what we're doing.
Ryland, you fought well. Good to see you finally step out of his shadow.
I'm not him.
I know. My own sire was...
No, I mean, I'm not your code. I'm the commander. Krisha, the renegades are here, now. Ephraim thinks they're planning something big. We probably don't have much time.
I should open your throat. Renegades, he's sure.
They targeted the Cubs in the Farrar. I followed the trail here, but it's gone cold.
The guard at the door is one of mine. Talk to him. He's seen everyone who's gone in or out of this room. We'll put the others on high alert. Try not to do anything you think Brimstone would.
Okay.
Soldier, I'm looking for a char with white fur, rusty spots, missing an eye.
I've seen him. Left a few minutes ago with some friends. Said something about paying that Asura a visit.
Which Asura?
The one that's been helping us with our bug problems up by the farms. Came in with Brimstone.
Gorik, come in. You have trouble en route. Gorik!
Commander?
Yes, it's me. How did you...
I asked you to keep the channel clear, remember? I hear everything.
Where are you?
Some kind of library, or what passes for one around here. No scientific papers anywhere. Just a bunch of maps and books on warfare. Ugh. Listen to this. One Char, One Future by Valen Scribecutter. Riveting.
That's not the library. That's the war room. Down the hall from Bangar's office.
I was, encouraged to come here by some Char. Then they confiscated my data pad.
Why didn't you call us?
Maybe because I was being escorted by a pair of overgrown throw rugs.
The hell is that? Which one of you idiots forgot to search him?
Hey! No, that's mine!
Smash it.
Oh, we better go save him.
Go!
This thing gets stuck a lot.
Look, I admire Tiny as much as the next Asura. Her academic record is spotless, but she's missing the bigger picture. For the first time in ever, we have access to a friendly Elder Dragon.
Don't look that friendly. Breathing fire all over stuff.
Exactly. We could weaponize it. Bend its magic to our will, make it do our bidding.
You think?
I know. I should talk to Gorik. Gorik will understand.
Wow, that's some foreshadowing there. Where am I going? Oh, I guess he's inside the building. Oh, okay.
What are you doing here, rat?
I am a merchant, thank you. And I am unloading my wares to sell, obviously.
Yeah, well, you're taking up space that a char vendor could have used.
I was invited to this congregation.
Should have reconsidered. Your stuff and your kind aren't being safe around here.
For your safety, the two
Yeah, I really like the world building they have with all the dialogue. It's all important shit.
Orders are to stay put. Keep an eye on things here. Now's not the right time. He still needs to even the odds.
Thought for sure that datapad would have intel on their dragon, but it's just...
Drawings of dead spiders. Hundreds of them.
Why are they so detailed?
If you're interested in my post-mortem research on Lubinella cadentis, I'd be more than happy to...
Shove it, rat.
Ow!
Open the door, soldier. You're wasting my time! Use your foot key.
What's going on in here? Sir?
Thought you were supposed to be leading the expedition with Imperator Ruinbringer.
Expedition? Who told you that?
You did.
Something funny? Sorry. Forgot you dragged that Norn under the table. No wonder he doesn't remember.
Everything is in place. The others are already headed to the rendezvous point, but you should hurry. Ruinbringer won't wait. Not even for you. We'll take care of the Asura.
Oh, thank goodness. Wait, no!
They expect me to leave an important prisoner to subordinates?
No. I'll do it myself. Come on, rat. Give me that datapad too.
Alright.
Thanks, Commander. That kind of situation is well beyond the scope of my degree.
Just a bit. Are you alright?
They kept asking me about Aurene, her weaknesses. If I thought she could kill another Elder Dragon after Kralkatorrik.
Go find Kaz. She'll protect you. I need to let Krisha know what happened here.
And thanks for remembering the datapad. You have no idea how long it took to illustrate those specimens.
Gorik, go.
I love Gorik. He's the best. Alright, let's do this stuff. Okay. Alright, where's Krisha? Oh, she's over here. Let's see. Will this get me out of here? I think so. Yeah.
You really missed an epic show.
Ah. Yeah, this'll get me there.
Yeah, Ritlock. I think I know where Ryland is. And I think he's...
Commander, Ruinbringer is on the move. Malice's spies say he slipped away, headed for the mountains west of the Blood Keep. Looks like several dozen warbands have done the same.
Several dozen?
Across legions, all heavily armed. Ritlock's son is with them.
What?
It gets worse. They're working with the renegades. I'm on my way to tell Krisha.
She's gone too. Went after Bangar, and she looked worried. You can probably catch her if you hurry.
I'll meet you at the gateway to the pass, Commander.
On my way. Jory, round up Bram and the other Imperators. I'll let you know where to meet us.
Yeah, this is where shit really hits the fan. That didn't quite work.
volunteers to scout the pass. See if it's safe to go on. Want to help?
They're pushing his hate for other races. Building support for something big.
Did Bangar tell you where he was going?
He's still our imperator. I'm not comfortable with a bunch of armed fighters chasing after him.
Well, that's a no.
He said he was holding a rally for his closest supporters. Ryland...
Can I at least assume stopping your cub is something you can both agree on?
Come on, Kree.
Let's go.
Lots of Char leaving with him, yep.
Haven't been here yet.
Serious storm blowing in. They don't usually come down this far from the mountains.
The cold's only going to slow us down.
Any idea where Bangar might be headed?
This pass just leads up into the Shiver Peaks. Vigil supply route.
Now you know how it feels.
What?
Getting cut out. Axed from a circle of trust. Just like that. What did you do? What did you say?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I could outrun a centaur.
Most loyal supporters, my ass. Most suicidal, more like.
Not just Blood Legion either. Warbands from Ash, Iron, Flame.
Always had charisma. I'll give him that. That doesn't sound good.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, must have been the weight of all that snow.
Keep moving.
Okay. I think I was supposed to fall down there with them.
I could outrun a centaur.
Elementals trapped in the ice.
They used to come down from the mountains sometimes, when we were still in the Farah.
I remember.
Just like old times.
Coals are still warm. Bangar's followers must have staged here before heading further up. Jory, can you hear me? We're heading up the canyon. How far are you behind us?
I didn't understand that. Where are you?
Interference from the storm.
We should get this fire going. Signal our location to the others.
I'll do it, but be ready. I can feel the elementals. They've already started to thaw.
Uh-oh.
Form up!
Here they are.
Whatever your legion, your job first.
Bangar.
We're getting close.
We're the chosen few. The ones brave enough to see the truth of where we stand today.
The hell was that?
Sounded like Iron Legion explosives. Come on.
I could outrun a centaur.
We've been held down too long. Declawed, defined, made weak. And what do my fellow imperators do? Nothing can we count on to bring ours to first. Only us. Only John. That That's why I'm calling for a new day to raise up our kind. There's a whole world out there that wants to keep us down. And you know what they have on their side? An elder dragon. There's Ryland.
And Bram's bow.
I know this much. Let him hold the upper hand. Sooner or later, they'll play it. You willing to let that happen? You want someone else to dictate our future? Then it's time to even the odds. Let's go get ourselves a dragon!
He can't hear you.
Yeah. That's what this is all about.
Wait, I feel
behind us. Elemental?
That's an ice construct.
Who cares? We gotta go after Ryland and Vanguard.
Gridlock, if that thing gets down to the keep and the Farrar,
Damn it!
United Star Legion. Yeah, unfortunately, now they're against all the other races, and they're gonna try to get their own Elder Dragon. Achievement here. Escape in the time limit. That's probably not going to happen, plus I'm dying. This isn't the right way. Yeah, I think this is what happened last time I tried to do this. I got lost.
I could use a hand over here.
This is going back the way I came, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Oh, I bet If I had this,
Commander,
I could have done
we
it.
found your signal fire. Where's Bangar?
Took his followers deeper into the Shiver Peaks. With your bow.
What? No. Ryland tricked me?
He's not himself. He's being played, just like the rest of them.
He said he was going after a dragon. We need to find Aureen. Warn her.
Not Aureen.
You gotta be kidding me. He thinks he can...
Even the odds.
Bangar wants his own Elder Dragon.
That's a suicide mission.
Knew he was up to something. Never thought he'd use the party to poach our soldiers, though.
Renegades have been working that angle for a while. On Bangar's orders, apparently.
I should have seen it. He just needed all the legions in the same place at the same time. Ephraim.
No one's blaming you. If he's really going after Jormag...
Soon as we find a way through the storm, we'll pick up the trail. And if Bangar can't be reasoned with, maybe Ryland can.
Ryland...
We'll get him back, Ritlock. I promise.
He wants to use the Ice Dragon, yeah. Do I really want to talk to these? Oh, constructs don't create themselves. Powerful shamans do. And Flame Legion doesn't work with ice. There's more going on here than we know. We'll need to proceed carefully, even once the storm passes. You think Bangar's working with someone besides the Renegades? That's not what I said. When we find Bangar, I'll get a straight answer. There's been too much speculation already. After all you've heard, you still think Bangar's innocent? I think he's been a Legion Imperator for longer than either of us have been alive. He's always done what he thought was best for us, and we've prospered. That's a fact. He's leading a band of renegades. That's also a fact. Could be that the renegades have fed him faulty intel. I need answers, but he's my Imperator. That's not in question. Maybe he's not the leader you thought he was. Doesn't make him a villain. Whatever you say. Do I really want to talk to everyone here? Me and Bangar have a problem with me. Aprisha? It's not like him to leave her behind. I think Prisha would agree. Something feels off. You can't underestimate Bangar, Commander. He's had wild ideas before, and they've worked. He's built a military career out of it. You think he could succeed in harnessing Jormag's power? You kidding? He's bitten off way more than he can chew. He's not above forcing others to swallow it. That's a dangerous way of thinking. You heard him. This is an arms race, and he's feeling like a cornered animal. We don't need Bangar as an enemy. You can't choose who your enemies are, Commander. If it's a fight Bangar wants, you're getting ahead of yourself. Don't do anything too rash. Damn.
Commander, we're looking for volunteers to scout the pass.
All right.
See if it's safe to go on. Wanna
Let's
help?
do the next chapter.
Commander, it's General Soulkeeper. Can you hear me?
Elmora, we've been trying to reach you. Bangar's after Jormag.
I have good
He thinks he can...
news. The blizzard has finally let up.
Yes, but we need to stop Bangar from trying to...
I know about Bangar's aspirations. He passed through here not long ago. You may still be able to catch up with him. But first, I need your help here at Jorah's Keep.
What kind of help?
Bring whoever you can. We'll talk there. Soulkeeper out.
Okay.
Ritlock, did that seem strange to you?
Yeah. I'll get a vigil squad ready to go.
That sounds
Just
weird,
give the
yeah.
word and we'll check it out.
Alright, first I want to change my outfit. Let's see if I remember how to do this. There we go. I like to have different outfits for, like, different parts of the story I'm doing. There we go. So if we're going to a wintry place. That outfit I had before, that was like the Path of Fire outfit for the desert. Let's see, where are we going now? Oh, Black Citadel, okay. Here we go. I need to put some stuff in the bank anyways. It's going to be cold, yep.
I have everything you need.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Sweet, sweet.
Let's see. I don't even have any chests, even though I have these keys. Guess I'll put these things away.
Responsibility isn't easy.
I don't need that. And, well, no, I don't need that. I don't need this right now. Or this. Okay. I'll just do that for now, and then I'll sell this junk. And I honestly don't need this. Okay. Alright, here we are.
Ready when you are. It'll be good to see Almora's War Master again. Javi's been stationed at the Keep, while Almora helped us fight Kralkatorrik. Bet she hated being cooped up like that.
Seems like you know Javi pretty well.
We trained in necromancy together a long time ago. She's incredibly efficient, but she has some big shoes to fill. Especially given that the Keep is named after her ancestor.
Have you talked to her recently? Did she say anything about Almora?
No. But I overheard that call. I'm sure things will be clear when we talk to her. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, I'm ready.
I could outrun a centaur.
Bram, are you still hungover?
It's a miracle we landed at all.
So much for that blizzard letting up.
Whatever Almora needs must be urgent.
As long as it gets us closer to stomping Bangar into the snow.
Brimstone, we agreed we would postpone judgment until we talked to him.
You agreed. I just want my bow back.
It's weird being here again. After we fought Jormag, I thought I left this place behind. Left my guildmates behind. Guess I had to face them again eventually. Maybe now I can make up for everything. Bet Javi's treated them well.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing will go wrong when we go in here.
The gate's open.
And no one here to greet us. This isn't like Almora. Or Javi.
Something feels off. Stay alert.
Almora? Javi!
Everyone's gone.
Maybe they're on patrol.
The entire camp?
Something about this place makes my fur stand on end.
Not a single guard. This isn't right.
The barracks are in here. Should we check it out?
Alright.
Spirits. Locked in.
You felt that push, right? Seems like some sort of defense system.
I felt it before. Raven's spirit magic. Might be something Javi set up. She follows Raven.
Commander, we tried opening the door from the outside, but no luck. We're going to check the other buildings while you find a way out.
Look at this place. Who did this?
Large deep gashes cover this vigil soldier. It looks like there wasn't even a chance to fight back. This is horrific.
Alpha. She was one of my guildmates. Garm used to rest his head in her lap.
I'm sorry, Bram.
She followed me because she thought I was our people's savior. They all did. Now I'll never get to make it right.
This totally
I did. I failed them.
What?
Didn't you hear? Nothing. Never mind.
This totem is decorated in the style of the Raven Spirit.
It opened.
Oh. Okay.
What is this? It looks like some kind of lens.
Look at the silhouette. Raven. This might be our way out. I remember seeing a totem by the door.
Okay.
Commander, stay back!
A son of Spawner, from his injuries, Son
He's
and the
dead.
Vigil had a chance to fight
The
back.
Vigil put up a fight.
Sons of Svanir. Did they do all of this? Always brushed them off as fanatics, preaching their stupid dragon gospel, even in Holbrook. I never thought.
Another soldier who died while sleeping. How could this many people be caught unaware? Was the attack from inside?
Who's there?
Commander? You okay?
I must be hearing things.
Unlike with the others, there appear to be signs of a struggle here. Cuts on the forearms. Some of them have a moment to fight back. Did they take any attackers down? I like the kind of horror aspect in this chapter. It's pretty cool.
Worked. Looks like we were right. Wonder what else.
We found the Vigil soldiers. They're all dead.
Burn me. Almora too?
We didn't see her.
No sign of her in the other buildings either.
War Javi. Both the general and her war master are missing. That strikes you as weird.
Hey, take a look at this! I found these marks under the snow. Looks like someone was dragged off.
Think it's Almora or Javi?
Possibly. And judging by the scuff marks, there was a struggle, which means they were alive.
Then we need to go out there and track them down. Whoever they are.
You forget what we're here for? Every second we spend searching, Bangar takes Ryland farther from us.
You want to leave Almora to die? That's one of your own out there, Whitlock. One of ours.
Ryland is ours too. Yeah, fine.
I'll stay here and keep investigating. With any luck, I'll find something that can help.
Whitlock and I will send the relief crew to scout the area.
I'm coming with you. If any of my guildmates survived, I need to find them.
Bring them back, Commander. We'll be waiting.
Stay.
Guys, this is my fault. All of it. If I hadn't lost my bow...
You mean if you hadn't gotten blackout drunk on a diplomacy mission?
Don't blame him, Brimstone. Ryland knew what he was doing. Loosen the target up, drop their defenses. I taught him that trick myself.
My guildmates. I guess I didn't talk about them much. They followed me all the way to Jormag. Believed I could beat the dragon, save the Norn, and when I failed, I couldn't face them. A lot of responsibility rests on your shoulders. That's no excuse. It's no wonder they ended up here with the Vigil. They finally found a leader who kept her promises. Almora and Javi deserved them more than I did, and now we'll find them, Bram. Right.
Okay. Whoever took Javi and Almora would have left tracks. So, we just need to look for those.
Are you okay? You seem distracted.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just like I thought. Svanir tracks. The same scuff marks we saw on the keep. They had prisoners.
Might be your guildmates.
If I hadn't abandoned them at the keep.
We're here now. That's what matters.
Snow's all churned here. One of the prisoners tried to put up a fight.
Bram, look. That lens we picked up is reacting to this area.
Raven. He's trying to show us something. Let's look around.
Okay. Remember how to do this. Oh wait, I have to interact with this thing. No. There's a whole bunch of puzzles with this that I did already. This thing? No. Down here.
You were one of us, and you killed them all. They're cowards, and they're playing for the winning side. They'll get theirs in the end, just like Krakatorek.
Olar, please, at least let me kill the mouthy one. No. Jornine wants them both alive. For now.
How is this? They betrayed Almora and Javi. Killed all those people.
Who are they?
My guildmates. if I had been there.
So much pain. He needs rest.
If you need some time to...
No. Raven is showing us how to find them. We need to keep going. We need to fix this. Going west. Where were the traders taking them?
The thing is reacting again.
This was just a patrol. They didn't need to die. Why are they doing this? Why is this happening? Listen to me. When we start moving again, I'll create a distraction. You run. We took our comms, but if you make it back to the keep, call the Pact Commander. Let me do it. You go. The Vigil needs you. That's an order, Javi.
Polar has a scar on his left shoulder. Threw himself in front of a Svanir's sword to protect my flank. And now he's just slaughtering. I should have been there. I should have been there.
I know this isn't easy, but Almora and Javi might have escaped. We have to see what happens next.
I just want... I'm so tired.
They need us, Bram. We can find them, but we have to work together.
I love how the voice is like... It's like a metaphor for like hypothermia. I think that's really neat.
I can protect you. Kill her.
Fewer tracks here. They lost someone.
Javi got away?
Or they... Yeah, maybe Javi got away.
I guess I'll kill these things. I want to use this skill.
Mine. All mine.
Nice trick you tried to pull back there. Raven would be proud.
Where did you take her?
Your general has killed her last dragon.
What do we do with this one?
The forest. There's a cave where Jorma can speak to her in peace.
Raven, show them the way.
A cave in the forest. That's where Javi is. And the lens must be reacting because of her. But what about Almora?
Let me help.
Stop.
Commander?
Let me in.
I said stop.
You hear it too, don't you? That voice.
It isn't Raven, is it?
Come on. We're almost there. It's just like you said. Javi needs us.
Alright.
their guildmates. I understand if you want me to handle this by myself.
The blood they spilled is on my people's hands. I'm Norn. It's my duty to make them answer for it. There's more Raven magic here. Try the lens.
Out of my head! Get out!
You hear that?
Oh, I should have known. Can't resist playing the hero, can you?
Wait, Bram Vowbreaker? Raven led you here?
Vowbreaker? Well, didn't you know? That's what they call you in the Shiver Peaks now.
I own my mistakes, Olar. Now it's your turn. I saw what you did. The Vigil were your people.
No, these are my people. The sons of Svanir were there when you weren't. Showed us the truth about Jormag.
No, this isn't...
Brothers, take them down.
Here we go.
Serious.
together, side by side. Don't do this!
I was a child then. Now I understand Jormag isn't the real enemy. The Dragon Killers are. You won't leave us again, Graham. You're going to stay forever.
Alright, nice.
Almora, did you find her? Not yet, but she was the one who called us here, so she must be alive out there.
Called you? But the Svanir took our comms, so we couldn't call the Dragon Killer, they said. Our own people. All the male Norn. They turned on us. Let the sons of Svanir through our gate while we slept. Jormag
whispered to them. Just like we're being whispered to now.
That voice, the one in the back of my mind, it's Jormag.
Javi, what did Jormag say to you?
That Svanir's blood runs through me. That it's my legend to complete his work. Help the Freyr take the region.
Your name is Jorah's daughter. Your legend is to finish her work, not his.
Javi, what is the Freyr?
The sons of Svanir's highest officer, chosen by Jormag. The Blizzard. The attack on the Keep. It's all his doing. They've had this region in a stranglehold since Almora arrived. The attacks never stop. And then there are the disappearances. If this goes on any longer, I don't know how we're going to survive.
Well, okay. The Freyr is the one leading the attacks, right? We stop him, we stop the Sons of Svanir.
Exactly. But he's protected in the Raven Sanctum. Somehow, he's using stolen Raven magic to seal himself inside. Before the attack, Almora and I were working on a way to enter the Sanctum using ancient Raven lenses.
Like the one that led us here.
Raven lenses reveal the spirit essence we leave behind, but it only works on Norn. I use that to guide you here, to me. We need 2 lenses to enter the Sanctum. The one you found was mine. The other one, Almora has it.
We gotta find her, Commander. If the Svanir have her, she's in danger. I'll search their camps.
Ritlock, Jory, I found Javi, but we need to form a search party for Almora, quickly.
Kree and I can check prisoner camps.
I think I discovered where Vigil soldiers are disappearing to. I'll keep following their trail. It may lead to Almora.
Good idea. I'll be there soon to help. And be careful. All of you. If you hear anything strange, don't listen. Bring her back, Commander. Please.
Sweet, sweet loot. I wasn't sure if asking for Raven's help would work, but finding the lens, following the trail here, it was his doing. He sees what Jormag is doing to the marches. The massacre at the keep, what happened? Those traitors waited till nighttime, slit our sentries' throats, let the sons of Spawner through the gates, and killed my people in their sleep like cowards. We never had a chance. But they took you and Almura alive. It said Jormag wanted to talk to us. I don't know where they took her, but whatever Jormag had to say to her, I'll bet she gave an earful in return. The Raven Lens showed us your past. What is it exactly? My theory is that they were created by Raven as weapons against Jormag's minions back when we lived much farther north. Those Raven shrines you see in the wilds, they react to the lens. Oh, okay. Let's look at my outfits. Okay, I don't think there's another outfit that I wanted to wear. Not wardrobe. Yeah, not one that I have. At least not one I want to wear yet. There's that one. There's one outfit I really wanted to have for this. This one. This one would have been really good, but oh well. Okay, immediately get attacked by shit. I don't want to do this event. Okay. Oh yeah, here, anything good? Uh oh, there's a guy coming. I did get some good stuff. Guess I'll take these guys out. Where are you guys running to? Nice. There's this one event here that's just unbelievable.
Commander, follow the trail of missing Vigil soldiers and it leads to this. Then Almora could be here. We need to free these captives first.
Alright, you guys take care of them. I'll do this. Good. Ah, someone's still alive. Fuck you. All this torment. These stupid imps. Let me get this while I go heal. Ah, go away. are so annoying. It's the last prisoner. Oh, right here.
We have to get rid of the ritual anchors and...
Shit.
The necromancer drew her out. He's hurting her.
Shit. I want to hear the voice acting here. It's incredible. Aw, man. Thief is so weak, I swear. Ah! Whatever. Oh my god, there's like no waypoints around. I guess I'll just wait to get healed. Why are you so strong? That is not fair.
Use a hand over here.
No, don't lure her over here, you idiot. Oh my god. I guess they'll kill her eventually. No, her health is like not going down at all. I forgot how weak Thief is. It's really weak. No, I don't want to be on this thing. Where was I? I guess, oh, I was here. Is this even the right way? Yes. Seriously. I just go in and like all my health gets depleted immediately. What am I supposed to do with that? If I go in there, I'll just die instantly. Maybe it'd be okay to fight one of these guys. Marjorie's voice actress does a fucking amazing job. I got, like, chills the first time I did this part.
It wasn't real. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Are you okay?
No. But
Feel the fury.
Does Marjorie's
Amora
usually...
isn't here. I should keep following the trail. If you want to help... No. No, you go on ahead.
It's just because Marjorie's usually so stoic and, like, level-headed, so hearing her get that emotional is just chilling. And her voice actress does a fucking fantastic job. I love it. I love that part. Wish I could have heard more of it, but I had to be dead for most of it. Oh, shit. Oh no, I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here at all. Oh, I got a thing, but I'm gonna... Speaking of dying... I'm gonna die if I go in here. Where's the exit? Oh, here. No, I don't want that. I want to get out of here. No, I don't want that thing. Oh my god. Okay. No, I don't want to go in here. Something is trying to attack me. Fear, that's a good CC. Got him.
It's over. Kree.
Let's just search these tents.
Whoa.
For good this time. Didn't find any sign of Almora. We're going to keep checking prison camps.
You, still want me along?
Not a matter of want. We could use the help if you want to come along, Commander.
Sweet, we get to destroy stuff.
Commander, the Sons of Stanya have a captive in their camp. We need to clear it out before we can search.
Way ahead of you.
Destroying stuff is fun, right? I see you guys are doing anything. Oh, there he is. Oh, probably because two other people are here. They're probably really strong.
The dragon protects me.
Oh. As a different event. I thought he spawned. Look at these textures on. See, again, I never saw these high quality textures before. Fucking dope.
What's wrong?
They're all spirits. My friends, my guildmates. They're all here.
Listen to me. Those aren't your friends. It's Jormag. You're hallucinating.
Let them stop. I can't do this.
Stay with me, Bram.
No! He's gone. He's supposed to be gone.
Tell me what you're seeing. Talk to me.
Dad wasn't there. I wasn't there for any of them.
It's okay. You're here with me. You're safe.
It's like Jormag knew exactly how to. Next time I see... Look, I found a note. If you find this, meet me in the place where the Raven can't fly.
Where the Raven can't fly? What does that mean?
It's for me. Our code for dark-rhymed elves. That means Almora escaped. She's a dark-rhymed elf. I know it. Get her back, Commander.
Alright. And we will go there.
Mine. All mine.
We're in the chest right now. Anything good? Not really interested in any of these things. I'll probably save my keys. Archdemon? Whoa, those are dope. I guess I am interested in something in these chests. I definitely have a character that could use those. What's this? I mean, it's cool, but I don't think I really... Actually, that would probably look really good if I had that with this. Oh man, that would look sick. This combination would look so good. Oh, shit. There's too much good stuff to get. I might have to do some key farming off stream. This is really good shit. But we're not doing that right now. What is this? Oh, okay. I guess that's good. I'm being attacked. Leave me alone. Lure them to these levels, they can deal with it. She has the staff. Yeah, I should go to another map where there's more people. That's always good.
The dragon protects me.
I'm gonna go up here. Hopefully I won't get attacked. Do I need this stuff anymore? Well, anyways. Alright, go up here then. Didn't really do a whole lot. Oh, it's in here. I knew that.
Almora?
Her sword.
This is her. Oh.
Yeah, so I already knew about this part. And it's fucking bullshit, by the way.
Javi, I found the Raven lens. And Almora.
Is she hurt? Let me talk to her.
She didn't make it.
Oh. How?
There are slash marks. And it looks like she's been gone for a while. Someone went to the trouble of burying her.
Santa's Vanir wouldn't bother. Whoever it was, found her like that before you did.
Vanguard?
Everything she did. The battles she's been through. She died alone. No warrior should die alone. I'll send someone to bring her home. Where she belongs. Take the lens and meet me at the keep.
And look around. I want to know if he was there when she... if he was there for her.
Aren't you tired? Regroup at the keep, everyone. We have to talk.
So, I love Guild Wars 2.
I'll find whoever did this. I promise.
I love Guild Wars 2, and I love the plot in this game. And a lot of the characters are great. This game has a huge problem of killing off characters. Anytime a character completes their story arc, they just get killed off. It's so stupid. It makes it feel pointless. What's the point of a character completing their character arc if they're just gonna die? And, you know, 90% of it is female characters. You know, there's Air, there's Almora, there's... Well, I don't really care for Traherne, but, you know, he's one of those characters, too. Who else was there? There are others. I know there are others. I can't think of any right now. There's probably more that I haven't even seen yet, but it's just like, guys, stop! What are you doing? Alright. Oh, there's a thing here. Nice. Alright. I don't need this. And Eric died in the absolute most insulting way. I hate it every time. Oh, wow. Yeah, I could use this a little.
Help them. Kill him.
Yeah, right. Like, I'd do that.
Commander, thank you for finding her.
I don't get how this happened.
The Svanir caught up with her long before we arrived. Whoever called us here, it wasn't Almora.
Zormag.
As commanding officer of the Keep, it's my job to protect the people I have left. We've got to take down the Fraenier. We have both Raven lenses now. That means we can enter the Raven Sanctum. I can meet you there and guide you through the temple. It's not easy to navigate.
Brimstone and I are coming with you.
I want to be there for Almora.
Me too.
I think I need to stay here. I don't feel in control of myself right now.
It's okay. Help the Vigil get back on their feet.
We'll meet you at the Sanctum, Commander.
What's this? Who wrote this? I don't want to read all this.
Kaz? Kaz, please pick up. I need you.
Are you okay?
Been through worse.
That doesn't matter.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Kree, I, said some stuff back there, and I just...
I know, but I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What's happening? The whispers draw me deeper in. Warm, gentle, like a mother comforting her cub. Oh, this is probably... Is this a Char wrote this? An old friend welcoming me home. Is this my home now? They remind me I'm still alive, still hungry. Always so hungry. I'm disgusting. I ended a life today. Vigil Patrol, Norn. Hey, Bori the Blade, what's up? I don't know why I did it, but it felt wonderful. The whispering friend told me I was doing so well. And as the light drained from his eyes, my stomach growled. My body acted without thinking. And before I knew it, he was gone. I'm vile. What am I becoming? Is it a trick of the light on the snow? Or do my claws grow longer? Why does the hunger gnaw away even now, after I did this horrible thing? What's wrong with me? Coda, help me. Oh, it's a Coden. Wow. Oh, thank you for the raid. Hey everyone. I'm playing Icebrood Saga. I've played this part before. I've played up to here. So these three I haven't done yet. But since I haven't played in a while, I thought I'd go through it from the beginning. So I already know what happens in this part. For the most part, I want to just have a refresher. This is my character, Zen Spanner. Z is a human thief. I'm just gonna ignore the meta right now. I want to do the story. Alright,
I can outrun a centaur.
here we go.
Okay, everyone's here.
If we use both lenses, the entrance to the sanctum should be...
I'm getting frozen.
Commander, I should warn you. This sanctum is meant to be a test for Raven Havroads.
A trial. I've never entered, but I've heard stories. Don't always trust your eyes.
Alright.
Is this a maze?
Part of the test. Stick together.
So I think there's achievements for doing different things here. No, it's not this. Which one was it? I mean, I've already gotten the mastery here. Well, maybe it is. Well, I don't feel like looking it up right now, so I'll just do this.
Seeker of cunning, show me your mind.
Remember, it's a trial. A test of your worth.
A mortally wounded man lies beneath a tree. Without help, he will die. Wild beasts close in, eager for more. Healers are nearby. They are unarmed and unaware of the wounded man or the beasts. You summon a flock of ravens for aid. What will the ravens do?
Alright, see ya, Bori the Blade. Thank you so much for the raid. Okay. I'll go with this one this time.
You choose to attack your beasts. The immediate danger is gone, and the healers are safe. But they never find the wounded man. Their safety comes at the expense of his life. Is that what you intended? I have seen enough. The trial continues.
I feel like I didn't make the right choice. There isn't a right choice, Commander. That's what the Raven Spirit is about. That's why we choose to follow it.
Let's see. Is this the right way? No. Oh, I just have my normal dodge. I don't have my Daredevil dodge.
Javi, how much farther do we have? Javi?
Look how spooky this is.
Why couldn't you save her?
She died alone.
Did you even try?
Seeker of wisdom. A fire spreads through Tyria's greatest
I
library.
think there's some book or something you can find in here, but I think I already did that achievement.
Scholar cries, racked with turmoil. Two books lie on opposite ends of the room. The first is a detailed record of Tyria's history before humanity. There are no other copies. The second is a book of arcane spells that could turn the tide against the dragons. It is the only one of its kind. The scholar can only save one book. Which does she save?
I'm trying to make choices that are different from what I did before, but I don't know.
You would forgo peace to preserve the kind of war. What good is the past when there is no future? I'm beginning to get a feel for you, Seeker. The trial continues.
We've lost something because of you. All of us.
We sacrificed for you. Orange sacrificed for you.
You'll never be enough.
Who do you think you are?
You just make everything worse.
Oh no, this is not
We
the right
can't
way.
trust you, can we?
Just give up.
Stop it!
Wait, am I supposed to go over here? Oh no. I always get lost in here. Not this glowing statue, will that save me? Did they make it so you can't actually die from this? They just make you think you'll die? This is where I just was. Hang on. Guess I need to go up here. Oh, this isn't right either, is it? I'm just going the way I came. Oh well. Oh wait, here we go. This thing. I don't think this is doing anything. I think I need to make a light reflect off of it. Okay, here we go. Wait. This is what I just did. I don't remember having this trouble other times I played this. No, this has to be the right way, because this is like a new status effect. Okay, I guess you go this way. Oh, you can interact with this thing. It's 3 AM. It's late. That's my excuse. Wait, that didn't do anything. Oh, it probably opened that other door. And now this is lit up. Oh, here we go.
Should be coming up on the last one.
You're back.
Commander, you okay?
Where were you?
We've been here the whole time. You went quiet for a while.
This place is...
I know, but we're almost done.
Okay, good. Alright, here we go.
Seeker of the Beyond. A plague sweeps the capital city, claiming countless victims. Both the old queen and the young prince have fallen ill.
The Queen is benevolent and wise, and she has ruled fairly for decades. But her age is showing. The Prince is her only child. He's very young and prone to petulance. If one dies, the other will make a full recovery. You must guide one of their souls to the afterlife. Choose.
I guess I'll do this one.
With the fate of the kingdom to preserve a young life, your child becomes king before he is ready. He may fail. He may be taken advantage of. People will suffer. Was saving his life worth the cost? You have shown me who you are. Your trial is complete.
Oh cool, I did get a new one. That's good. Here we go. Oh, it actually gives you different buffs. I didn't realize that. Oh, I'm supposed to go over here.
So many obstacles in your way, Dragon Killer.
Then 5 seconds after he obscures himself. Somehow I don't think I'm gonna get that, but I'll try.
We don't repeat mistakes.
If this is the inner sanctum, where are the Raven Shrines? Where are the attendants? Commander, the Ice Pillars! They're trapped! We need to break them!
Uh-oh.
I've been called to something greater, and it begins with you. Stay with us! Embrace the new god! He's on his way!
Raven! Attack my wings!
He's creating a blizzard! Take cover! Knock him down! It should stop the incantation!
What am I supposed to do? Oh. Whoa. Where is he? Did that do what it was supposed to? Where is he? I don't remember what you do here. It's really late. What did you say do? Knock him down. I don't know where he is. Oh, there's something over here. Yes. See. So let's hide behind pillars. I feel like this achievement is almost impossible if you're just doing this single player. Unless you get, like, insanely lucky.
So long, but your long day has ended. It's time to
sleep beneath the stars.
Shit, where'd he go? Am I supposed to make him...
The night draws
I
closer.
think I'm supposed to make him break the pillars. Shit. Save me, Ritlock. Where is this guy? There he is. Almost got him. Nice.
It's really over. The attacks, the disappearances.
You can start to rebuild.
I know the Sons of Svanir won't leave without a fight, but now we can... No.
You still hear it too, don't you?
Champion, it's time I treat you with the respect you deserve. Speak face to face.
That voice.
The air is thick with change. I feel it, even as I dream beneath the ice.
Jormak.
You fear me as you feared Kralkatorrik. That is natural. But ice fortifies. Ice protects. All this war, all this pain, Orin wants to end it. And I can help her. I want to help her.
This is such a
Terrible
great
things lurk
cutscene.
just beyond the horizon. But you can bring eternal peace to our world. In time, you'll realize you need me. And when you do, I'll be waiting.
That is a fantastic
That
cutscene.
calm from Almora. Jormak was using...
Oh, spirits.
What now?
We help the Vigil get back on their feet. For now, we stay in the marches.
Stay? What about Bangar? It's clear Jormak's already gotten to him. Who do you think convinced him he could have his own Elder Dragon?
Don't make excuses for him.
We still need a way through the mountains. You and Ritlock scout for a path.
We can do that.
I'll head back to the keep. There may not be many of us left, but we'll rebuild. We owe it to them. To Almora.
Commander, about what Jormak said. We're not gonna take it seriously, right?
Right.
Sweet.
Mine. All mine.
Okay. So I completed 2 story chapters today, and now I want to go... I've got 2 Black Lion keys, so I'm gonna see if I can get something good.
Responsibility isn't easy.
I guess I'll need to buy another one of these. I'll just buy one. It's fine. Let's see, where's the train coast here again? Oh, it's... I think it's down here.
I can outrun a centaur.
Where is it? Oh, it's up there. That's right here. Okay. Because what I really want to get from here is this. Oops. This. And this. So let's see if I actually get any of them. Probably not, but we can see. No. Nah. Didn't really get anything good. Probably won't get anything good from here. No. Guess that sells for a decent amount. I guess this is pretty good, the metabolic primer.
Heal as one.
Is there anything good I can get with these that I want? I could get a Black Lion claim ticket.
Responsibility isn't easy.
Anything else good that I want? Do I want any of these? Wait, did I already... I already have this. Do I feel like I might have this.
What do you need?
Mini mounts. I don't care about those. Finishers I don't care about. Those are too expensive.
I have so much to do.
Let's see.
Goodbye.
Let's see, where can you check what weapons there
see
are?
that.
Is it this guy? Yeah, I think. Oh no, wait. No, not him. I know there's an NPC you can check, but maybe they're not here. No, not you. There might not be one here. Okay, I guess I'll go Alliance Arch and check.
Respected Lions Archies.
Yeah, I think it's that person over there. Yeah, what do you have? Maguma stuff? There's one character that maybe could use this stuff. Etherbound? Oh, that's kind of neat. Let's see. Bright Inquisitor. Is this like an Asura? No? It's definitely neat. Shimmering Aurora is like ice themed? Whoa, that's cool. That's pretty amazing looking. It could be cool to get. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's 3 dark matter. Okay, I already have a dark matter. There's a dark matter axe I think I have on my renegade. Lorekeeper. Yeah, that stuff's pretty cool. I don't think I really have anyone to use it with. Oh, that's cool. Maybe if I actually had a firebrand. Eternal forged weapons. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I like that big ruby in the middle. I want to see what the focus looks like. Oh, that is neat. Ice Reaver. I've seen these before. I think I might have one on one of my characters, but I don't remember. Darkwing, that sounds... Oh yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, I remember these. These are really neat. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll hold off on getting a ticket. Okay. Okay. Well, I did 2 story chapters, and I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it a night here, and I'll do some more of the story tomorrow. Thank you, everyone who came here. Thank you, the Bori the Blade for raiding, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Good night.